This warm-up is suitable for everyone, especially complete beginners, as long as you don't have any existing injuries. Remember to stay focused and practice mindfully while warming up. And if you are an intermediate or advanced person, you can then continue by following my guidance on how to do a warm-up for intermediate or advanced individuals. I'm going to start in tabletop pose. Keep your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees aligned with your hip bones. We are going to move to the cat and cow pose, but we're gonna do it slightly different. Start movement from your hips. Tuck your tailbone in and try to arch your lower back, then middle back, and then upper back. Get into the cat stretch. Start from your hips and then arch your lower back, then middle back, then upper back, and then your head go up. You need to feel every single vertebra. You need to feel every part of your spine. And hips movement is very important here. Always try to get to the maximum range of motion, but not overstretch. Remember, once you finish your movement, we starting from our hips and then all other body is following. By doing this stretch, you should feel how one part of your back might be more flexible than another. Synchronize movement with your breath. Then sit on your heels, rub your knees and arch open your chest and reverse. Now we want to have the same principle as before. When you open your chest and push your sit bone slightly up, and on a reverse way you want to tuck your tailbone in. And try to feel the movement of every vertebra and get to the maximum range of motion, but never overstretch. Remember to feel your body and feel your muscle. With breathe in, we want to open our chest, and with breathe out, we want to round in our back. Now come back to the tabletop position, and we want to go to the down-facing dog through the bent knees. This way is a lot more beneficial for the hips mobility. You can walk on one spot, just slightly bend one knee, then another. And now you should feel gentle hamstring stretch. On a down-facing dog, your sitting bones wants to go up. Come back to the tabletop position, and again we will repeat cat and cow stretch. This time try to make it a little bit more dynamic. Push down facing dog through the bent knees. And again walk on one spot. Try to push through your shoulders. You wanna push the floor away from you. Engage your core. Your hip bones aiming to go up. And don't forget to breathe. Come back to the tabletop and repeat the cat and cow pose. This time try to increase the range of motion to go a little bit deeper stretch, and then again down facing dog through the bent knees, and then walk your heels one by one, gently, nice and gently. Come back to the tabletop. When you bend and lift one leg, and we start making circles. Gentle circles. Keep your core engaged. Everything nice and square. Try not to collapse to any of the sides of your body. Feel the rotation of the joint in every possible direction. And then change side. Don't sink your shoulders, push the floor away, all body stay nice and engaged, and continue with your other side. Remember not to twist so much on either of the sides. And remember to engage your belly muscle. This will allow you to increase range of motion. Remember not to collapse on your lower back. Once you finish, you can go to the standing position. And similar to the cat and cow pose, you wanna open the chest and round in the back. Open the chest and close the chest, but remember you need to move your hips as well. While you open your chest, your sit bones aiming to go up. And while you breathe out, you tuck your tailbone in as much as possible, and rounding your lower back, middle back, and upper back. And continue this movement and synchronize this movement with the breath. Chest open, you breathe in. When you close your chest, you breathe out. Then rotate your hip joint to the one direction. Keep your core engaged. keeping your balance. If you're losing your balance, you can keep one hand on the wall. And then you change direction. You want to lift this knee as high as possible, but if your strength allowing you to do so. And do the same with your other leg. If your quadricep muscle is not strong enough, you might find difficult to lift this knee up. But after time, you build up the strength of this muscle as well as the flexibility of your joints. When things come to practice, we need to be consistent and patient. Move on to the next exercise. Keep your feet apart, tuck your tailbone in, turn your feet to the sides as well as your knees. And we're gonna sit and keep our upper body as straight as possible. Keep your core engaged and keep your chest open. It's not a squat. We wanna constantly push our legs out and then hold this position. Open your knees aiming to go to the back wall, and your tailbone is tucked in. And we're gonna do forward bend. You can lock your elbows and just try to completely relax in this position. You can draw number 8 with your elbows or release your hands and just simply shake. Then grab your ankles, pull on your arms and push your belly button through, and then round in your back. Breathe in, push your belly button through, then round in your back. Again, this is similar to the cat and cow pose. If you remember from my previous videos, I was explaining that all our muscles are connected. Your back mobility is playing significant role on every pose which related to the forward bend or seated forward bend. Now you might gonna find it difficult to hold onto your ankles, and in this case you can keep hands on your knees. So you can always adjust any of those exercises to your own level. Now keeping your legs wide, and we want to straight one leg and the other leg bent. We want to rotate this hip joint, we want to rotate it towards the wall. As you can see, my foot is also aiming go towards the wall. I want to keep my knee as straight as possible here. Now what to do if your heel not even touching the floor? So this is quite common for beginners. So you need to work on lengthening the straight leg, just lengthening, push it to the side, as well as the shift your weight forwards, not to the back, forwards. And you're using your other elbow to push that knee out. You can see that knee is outside of my elbow. Going to the other side, remember you got to push this knee out as much as possible to open your hips. And if your heel is not touching the floor, we are working on lengthening this leg. Remember, you wanna rotate this hip joint outwards. Make sure that your knee don't look in front, your knee looking up to the ceiling. And then we go to the Malasana pose. Here again, we want to use our elbows and pushing those knees out, keeping the spine straight, open the chest, and keeping your palms together in a Namaste position. Then bend your legs and just go side to side. You can keep your hands behind your back, or you can do it without your hands and keeping the hands in front of you. It's up to you, but it's important to keep the back straight. Then we go to the lunge. If you're arching your lower back too much, set the entire position. You need to tuck your tailbone in, and then you want to go down on a level with your knee. Breathe. Use the same hand and push this knee a little bit away from you. Keep both arms over one side. Leave the knee off the floor if it's possible. Now, if you're a beginner, you can stay there, or if you're more intermediate or advanced level, you can try to place your elbows down on the ground. And if it's not possible, you can keep your arms straight. Then gently straighten your front leg. Breathe in and breathe out. You go down with your belly button. And come back to the tabletop. We switch the sides. So you go to the lunge. Make sure that you do not arch your lower back. Tuck the tailbone in and only then you go down. You're lowering your hips down. Keeping your back straight. Then you can push your knee a little bit out. Or go to the lizard lunge and twist your body away from that knee. Then place your forearms down on the floor and lift that knee off the ground. You can have a gentle movement forward and back. If it feels too hard, you can do the same with the straight arms. So you choose the option which is more suitable for your level. And place the knee down on the floor and then straighten your front leg. Then we're gonna do the butterfly pose. Soles of your feet together and then you push your knees down. Now, if your back is collapsing, then you can do it either with your back against the wall. So this helps you to keep your back straight. And gently push down. Or alternatively, you can grab the block. It will help you to position your hips a little bit better. And do the same thing. Instead of block, you can use a cushion or even book. You can add the pressure, but avoid the pressure on your knees. Try to push on your thighs. This is it for now, and I will see you on the next video.